Viral marketing is, named after a virus, right? So it's something that spreads, and so I think that a lot of people look at that like it's weighted very heavily. It's got a lot of pressure attached to it. It's got a lot of failure perhaps attached to it, and so if I'm attempting a viral marketing campaign and it doesn't go anywhere, is that viral marketing? And I would say, yeah, absolutely. So if you're going to plan for marketing, you're going to plan for your social media, and you're going to plan for some offline stuff. You're going to plan for several different things, right? And so viral marketing should be part of that. And I think viral marketing will encompass anything that you would give an attempt at it. So whether or not you have succeeded at becoming viral, which the levels of how much is being shared and what kind of views you get on a video or how many shares you get in a social media post, there is no bar for that. So pat yourself on the back. You're giving an attempt, and I think the more times you attempt it, the better you'll get at it, the more you'll understand your audience. If you have a viral marketing campaign, the idea is that you create something marketing purposed that you're delivering through the internet and is being shared. So hopefully, what I would do is start by creating perhaps some sort of media, like a video. Maybe it's an infographic, maybe it's a meme, maybe it's some great resources. All right, so the great resources of this world, a leaked information piece perhaps can go viral. So it could be a soundbite. However, what you don't want to do is create something that's lackluster, that has no value, right? So this is something that has high value, that has a high potential to be shared because of the value alone, all right? And so set aside what you're going to have to do to kind of propel this into the hands of some people. What you're really going to want to do is really put a think tank together as to what is our target market. Ideally, what would all of them want, right? And so it's kind of a huge question, and so that's why I was saying, don't get too bent out of shape when you're throwing ideas out into the wind and you give them a shot and they come up flat. You'll learn something from it, and so document that. Make sure you have the great idea in place, you have a vessel of which to deliver it, and that you're shooting for your target market. So I think if you do those things, you have a resource that they would like, that you have a body of which to share it from. So you have a user base on Facebook, for example, or you have some ad money to put into YouTube, for example, something to propel it into the hands of other people, with partnerships or conglomerates all over the state. And so in this idea, I would say shoot for those people. Shoot for the people that would share it to then their people, right? And so you have these layers of shares that you have planned. So the first level is what you guys are doing, right, in-house. And we're going to deliver this right to the moms that are on a list of people we know we can contact by phone or we can contact by email. And so we've posted it on Facebook. It's a great video. They get a free blood test for their anemic son, right? And so everybody in your list is getting a free blood test, and everybody in their family gets a free blood test. So now you've created an idea that it has some sort of traction. It has the idea of to be shared, right? They don't have to do it. It's really easy to help share it because it doesn't seem like it's attached to helping you. It's helping their family member, right? And so anybody they know who's anemic, they can also come with them, right? And so now we've created these situations where it's easy for it to be shared. You're putting the first step forward. You've gotten this material in their hands for sure, so that first layer is taken care of. And the second layer is pretty predictable. You should say that within our organization's reach, we have 100 ladies we know we can contact who are mothers of children that have anemic levels of blood, that they've been tested on, and then you come in for another test. So those 100 people will then have a scope of reach within their geographic regions. And so you can do a little bit of data search, and you can know there's 10,000 people this could possibly reach. All right, so now your reach is 10,000 people, so your viral marketing campaign has the ability to go that far, right? So if you get 1,000 out of it, you've done well, I think.